What up, everyone? It's your boy Floz and G back with another Reddit Am I the Asshole stories. This time we're going to be going over 4th of July Am I the Asshole stories. And I'm actually reading these on the morning of July 4th. So there might be some better stories later on in the day that I'm not going to be able to read. So I might do a part 2 of this. We will find out when that time comes. For now, let's just start off with some rather interesting stories. And this first one is going to be, am I the asshole for going to leave my family to spend 4th of July with my girlfriend? Interesting. It might not. There's no general consensus because it says not enough info. In all fairness, it is just one giant paragraph, so this might be a pain in the ass to try and get through. But we'll see if you're the asshole or not. So my GF and I planned that we would hang out on 4th of July since probably the start of June. She has been on a month-long trip and she didn't have a great experience due to her family and her relationship with them. Since I miss her and she misses me, we planned that she would come over to my house to spend the day away from her family. Okay, that's understandable. But how does your family feel about her though? Her and I have been very excited about this since we first planned it. Since she comes back on the 26th of June, I was very excited to see her again. Then my mom told my brother and I that our uncle invited us to spend a week at his house and to pet sit his dogs. My brother and I are going to stay at his house while my mom waits till the weekend to come because she still works. He invited us to come on the same day my girlfriend comes back, which she was really bummed out about. Okay, I'm not following what's going on at all. Your girlfriend's been gone on like a month-long trip. She didn't have a good time because not the best relationship with her family, so y'all wanted to spend the 4th together. Your mom instead made plans that you and your brother would go to your uncle's and pet sit, which is stupid. It actually doesn't even say how old the poster is or him or his GF. I feel like that would have been some better information to have. But, let's just continue and see if we can get any better information. Not only did she have to wait a whole month to come back just to see me, only to have to wait another week. I don't mind going to his house, although I'm bummed not see her for a longer time. Learn some better English. Then I asked my mom how long we'd be staying there because I didn't want to miss our 4th of July date, and luckily she said on the 3rd of July. But there is a chance of us staying there for the 4th of July. We live like an hour away from my uncle's house. So essentially, your ass just got roped into this, even though I'm assuming you made these plans known to your family. Again, I'm just assuming. You probably didn't. Or you probably did and they just don't care. Then my mom tells me how she was excited to spend time with me and my brother because he is in college while I'm still with her. I don't know if she really was, but I think she tried to guilt trip me into staying the 4th of July with them if my uncle didn't come home by then. I love my mom and my brother and would not have a problem celebrating with them, but like I said, my GF and I had planned this a month ago, and I even told my mom not to make plans because I was going to, and I remember telling her when we were planning this. So the plans were made. Mama trying to guilt trip you cause uncle a dumbass. I don't like this, mama. Then she went passive aggressive and told me that it's fine if I want to go with my GF, but she said she was excited to be with her sons. I still haven't told my girlfriend this because the time zones are different from where she is, and out of fear that she would say to stay with them and not to worry about her. But like I said, I pinky promised. The cute little pinky promise bullshit. I pinky promised that we would have a date. Also, even though my mom would only come on the weekends, she's still going to spend around 3 days because the 27th, 28th, and 29th are when she can come over, but the 27th is a maybe since she gets off work around 6 and to add how long it takes for her to get here. And that's it. There's no, asking, am I the asshole? Again, I feel like more info is necessary. And here's a question. Because today is now the 4th as of when I'm recording this, is there going to be an update on this? And that's another reason why I want to do a part 2 video, if I deem it's necessary. So, for the time being, anyway. I'm gonna say you're not the asshole, because you had made these plans known, and mother willfully disregarded and is now trying to guilt trip you. So I'm gonna say you are not the asshole in this situation. Yet. You may post an update and it might change my mind. These are all kind of short. Am I the asshole if I don't see my mom on the 4th of July because of an argument over a skirt? Okay, given off by that title, I'm going to assume that the original poster is a woman, and I guess Mama didn't like the length of the skirt. That's what I'm guessing so far. Because, I mean, that would make sense. Alright, but you know what? Well, let's just get into this and let's just start reading. It looks like the general consensus is not the asshole. My mom is visiting for a few weeks from out of the country, and one of the things we argue about most is my choice of fashion. She doesn't like the way I dress and would send me weird clothes in the mail or bring clothes with her when she visited, making me try them on, etc. I've asked her multiple times to stop sending me clothes and bringing me clothes, and at one point didn't give her my address after I moved so she wouldn't send me clothes in the mail. Parentheses, I would meet with her at the hotel, etc. instead. This time she asked if she could buy me some clothes, so I agreed to go clothes shopping with her, and she bought me some new shirts and shorts. Okay, I'm not seeing much of anything so far. I mean, she seems excessive with the getting of clothes, but other than that, I'm not seeing too much of anything so far. Before she arrived, I bought a blue, LuLaRoe midi skirt? I don't know what the fuck fashion words are. I bought a blue LuLaRoe midi skirt with red and white stars on it that I want to wear for the 4th of July. I asked if I could sleep over at her place on Thursday night, then leave on Friday afternoon, parentheses on 4th of July, after going to an outdoor event with her and my stepdad, then going to a friend's event at night. She asked me if I was going to wear the blue skirt, and I said yes. It would go well with the holiday, and she said she hated it. I should dress nice in front of friends, and if I was going to wear it, she didn't want to meet with me. She asked why I couldn't just wear the clothes she bought for me recently, and complained about how I never listened to her, etc. I said I bought the skirt because I liked it. I have listened to her in the past, parentheses, she made me throw away a functioning watch because there was a small stain on it, God, parentheses, and besides, I'm an adult. She said I have to decide. If I was going to wear something else, I can come up to see her. And if I was going to wear the skirt, don't bother. Wow, controlling bitch of a mother. It's always the mothers who have the fucking issue. For the past 3 of these damn videos I've made. Mother's Day, mothers were the issue. Father's Day, mothers were the issue. 4th of July, again, mothers kind of being an issue. And bitch, it's a fucking skirt that your daughter bought with her own money because she's a fucking adult, can dress how she pleases, and you can just sit in the back. I think my mom has some issues with anxiety and control. No shit. She hasn't driven a car in years after an accident, for example, and probably has some trauma from going through a divorce with my dad years ago. Parenthesis, they haven't seen each other in years, parenthesis. I feel sorry for her, but I don't always want to give in to her demands. Am I the asshole if I don't go and see her on Thursday/Friday? Now, I'm not going to say you're the asshole. Your mama definitely has issues, but that's her own bullshit that she needs to work through. You did put in a couple of edits, so I am going to go ahead and read those. Edit. I bought the skirt from a thrift store and didn't know about the controversy about the brand. Wait, there's brand controversy? I might have to look into that. My mom is from an Asian country/culture that cares a lot about looks/fashion and where mental health isn't talked about much. That makes much more sense. And edit number 2. Wow, some of the comments are really rude. I thought the first rule of this sub was be civil. Girl, it's the internet. Civilness does not exist here. I'm sorry, but that's something you need to know right now. But nah, I'm gonna say you're not the asshole. You bought a skirt that you wanted. You wanted to wear said skirt out. Wear said skirt out. Mama don't get no say. So like the general consensus, I'm saying you're not the asshole. And don't even think otherwise. Why are these ones all so short? But here's another one. Am I the asshole for banning fireworks at my 4th of July cookout? Yes! Bring on the big colorful boom booms! Then again, with the way things have been going this year, what is there to celebrate? But you know what? Let's just get into reading this and see what we got. Fuck my uncle to begin with. I love this guy or girl already. I love it. Oh, what a way to start the story. I don't know if they mean their actual uncle or what, but this is gonna be great. I know it. Fuck my uncle to begin with. He knows that I hate fireworks and he still tries to belittle me into letting him bring them. I've wanted to write this post for so damn long. TLDR. What do you mean TLDR? We haven't gone to anything yet. Is that there was a semi-serious incident when my uncle and cousin brought fireworks to my house in the summer 2023. Honestly, at the time, I found the fireworks harmless as I did not know how intense they would be. What? Too long didn't read? There was nothing to read before then. What are you talking about? I'm going to calm down. I'm going to calm down and read through the rest of this, even though I think your horrible misuse of grammar is worth an asshole. And if I'm correcting you on grammar and shit like that, well, maybe it's not grammar. Either way, if I'm correcting you on that, it's bad. Turns out they were massive. It was dark and my wife was hanging out near the mailbox, which we thought was far enough away from the launch point. But the support, or whatever my uncle calls it, failed, and it ended up shooting directly at my wife. She ultimately ended up with first and second degree burns on her lower body. She literally brings up the scars every day, and I try my best to console her, telling her that they are not noticeable. Ow, fuck the uncle. Fuck the uncle. Uncle's fault it happened. Uncle giving you shit. Uncle can go fuck himself. Now my family and I are at an impasse. The cousins and my mom are begging me to let my uncle come with his fireworks, parentheses, because he won't show his ass up if there ain't fireworks, parentheses, again. And the problem is that he has a ton of sway/popularity with my family. If he isn't there, then I literally won't see my twin brother and older brother for like 2 years. I don't know what to do here. Is it fucked up if I just ban my uncle altogether? No! He caused that shit to happen to your wife. You protect the woman. We love a good man who protects the woman. And on top of that, from what I'm gathering from the way you horribly wrote this post, I'm assuming that you are hosting. You can have whoever the fuck you want at an event you're hosting. And you can keep whoever you don't want away from an event you're hosting. Uncle included. So you know what? I take back my original comment at the beginning of this. Yes, fuck your uncle. It's not funny. Fuck your uncle. Not literally, though. Honestly, depending on how this goes, I might actually have time for 2 more. But for now, we're going to go with this. Am I the asshole for choosing to visit my mom on her birthday instead of staying home for the 4th of July with my fiance? Ooh. You're going to the mamas instead of staying with the fiance. Based on previous information of the past 3 Am I the Asshole videos with the mamas, I'm leaning towards asshole here, my friend. I'm just saying. So my mom's birthday is July 5th, and I live in Nevada now with my fiance, while my mom lives in California, about a 3-hour drive away. I'm off work the day before and the day after her birthday, so I was thinking about driving out there to spend some time with her. I told my fiance about this a week in advance. Okay, somewhat understandable so far. Somewhat. When I brought it up last Saturday, he said, that just changed my entire perspective. Because I thought it was going to be a guy abandoning the wife, or fiance rather, to go see the mama. This is a woman. He could be gay. It could be a gay man. I don't know really what the laws are in Nevada about that. But you know what? A complete 180. Okay, let's go again. When I brought it up last Saturday, he said he didn't want to talk about it because we were supposed to be spending a nice day together. Then when it came up again today, Sunday, he said he was upset for 2 reasons. 1, that I was planning it last minute, and 2, that I should be planning things here in Nevada instead of going to California for her birthday. Slightly controlling-ish. He He said things like, "Why aren't you planning a 4th of July barbecue here?" And "What happens when we have a family? Are you just going to take our kids and leave for your mom's birthday every year?" For context, we've never really done anything big for the 4th of July. He only just now said he might do a BBQ. I also didn't get to spend Mother's Day with my mom this year, so I feel like her birthday is something that I want to make an effort for. I even told him it's not like I'd be gone for the whole week, just driving out there for her birthday and coming back. I mean, that's understandable. Plus, you said y'all never made a big deal beforehand, and he's trying to guilt trip you with hypotheticals that are not even relevant right now. Now he's making me feel like I'm not prioritizing our household, or that this is somehow a sign of what kind of mom or wife I'll be. But I really don't see what's wrong with wanting to spend one day with my mom, especially when we have no real plans here. Am I the asshole for still wanting to go? It's a very fine line, but I'm gonna lean a little more towards not the asshole in my opinion. Because here's the thing, he said he was upset with it for 2 reasons, one of which being that you made this last minute. Didn't you just say that he only just now said that he might do a BBQ? Isn't that also kind of last minute? Isn't that also kind of hypocritical on his part? I think so. So no, not the asshole. No, I have time for one more, and these are all relatively short. Oh shit, this one was actually 16 hours ago, not even a full day. Okay. Let's see. Am I the asshole for telling my husband to apologize for not letting me know who's coming to a 4th of July party at our house? Ooh, not a fiance this time, it's a full-blown husband. And this one I know is potentially a woman, even though they almost never specify with anything here. And it looks like it's just one giant paragraph, so I'll try my best to space this out. I'm new to Reddit, clearly, one giant paragraph, and this is my first post. I thought it would be interesting to find out what others thought about my current situation. I've been married for 20 years, 55F. I'm assuming when you say that you mean you. With 3 beautiful children between the ages of 17 and 19. 17-year-old twins. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. This is my first marriage and my husband's 3rd marriage. Oh. Fucking red flag city. Wait a minute. The title is, am I the asshole for telling my husband to apologize for not letting me know who's coming to a 4th of July party at our house? Wait a damn minute. What are the chances that the ex-wives and their children are coming? Oh, what if that's it? Oh, this just got juicy. Our marriage has been rocky since day one. Duh. I can say I've learned to live in a marriage with 0 communication. Oh boy. But I've been able to live happily because I've always wanted a family. I live in a nice home and my children are amazing. I'm beginning to realize after 20 years of marriage that my husband has severe mood swings. If you only figured that out if you only just now figured that out 20 years in, oh God, what have you dealt with up to this? He is happy in the moment and explodes the next. I know he has his own issues taking care of his 100-year-old mother, oh jeez, etc. But I feel he takes all his issues out on me. He never wants to talk with me, and he's lately been insulting me in front of our children with words like stupid and idiot. Oh, hell nah! Fuck this man! I'm not saying you should, but fuck this man! You got your own issues, you're taking them out on the wife, and honestly, just put your mother out of her misery at this point. He has and still does often yell at our children. At first, I would ignore his actions because if I said something, it would make him angrier. The reason I am writing this post is because he is planning a 4th of July party at our house. When I asked him how many people were coming, he replied, "You don't need to know. Are you cooking or making something for the party? If not, don't worry about it. I will tell you an hour before the party who's coming." Oh, this is somehow worse than the ex-wives. How you managed to survive 20 years with a fuckface like this, I will never understand. He then approached my eldest daughter and asked her if she could host the party. He needed her to host the party instead of me because I made him nervous. and when he had parties and didn't want me helping him. I don't know why, but this action from him really, really hurt me. I had not cried in maybe a year, but this made me cry for about 2 days. I finally decided to text him and let him know that unless he apologized for what he did, I was not going to be a part of the party. He pretty much said, no problem, don't come. I decided that I will not be attending. Your thoughts? Oh my god. Your husband is stupid! How have you survived 20 years with this fucker? The aspirations for a family was probably it, honestly. Damn, and if I'm understanding all this correctly, it's taking place at your house. He's asking your daughter to host, not you because you make him nervous. Bruh honestly has like little to no respect for you, honestly. Narcissistic motherfucker, bipolar as hell. And believe me, I've met my good fair share of bipolar. This fits all of that shit down to a fucking T. It's actually scary. But no, the motherfucker should apologize. After all the shit you had to endure for 20 years. Honestly, I have to bow down to you with you and all your patience. So my overall consensus with this probably part 1 of 4th of July Reddit stories. No, you are not the asshole for going to leave your family and spend the 4th of July with your girlfriend. No, you are not the asshole if you don't see your mom for 4th of July because of an argument over a goddamn skirt. 3, no, you are not the asshole for banning fireworks at the 4th of July cookout because your uncle burned your fucking wifey. 4, no, you're not the asshole for choosing to visit your mom instead of staying home with your fiance on the 4th of July. That one's still like an iffy gray area. But still. And 5th, and finally, no, you're not the asshole for telling your husband to apologize for the fucking 4th of July party. Oh my god, I hate that last one. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to try and get my heart rate back to what it should be. And, before I cause myself to have another goddamn aneurysm, I'm going to end this right here. I've been Floz MG. This has been Am I the Asshole 4th of July stories. There might be a part 2 in a couple weeks. We don't know just yet, but until then, I can't wait to see you in the next one.